Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this pick a card reading. What is changing for you very soon? We have 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is the bumblebee, pile 2 is the purple flower, and pile 3 is the key. So there is a very quick channel message before I get into the piles, and that is that for many of you who've been drawn to this reading, your luck is changing. Okay, it may sound a bit cliche, but there is this indication that some of you have been going through a period, it can be from months even up to years, of feeling as though I just have bad luck, but yet that's not how your life has been at other times for the majority of the time. And so this energy of a change of luck, okay, to put it in more energetic terms and spiritual terms, okay, it does go a bit deeper. It's this sense of being more aligned, okay? So there's a change in alignment here, okay, that's coming in very soon. And it's this sense of your luck is changing, okay? All right, so let's start with pile 1. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the bumblebee. Let's take a look at the first card I have for you, and that is intuition. Okay, really beautiful card, beautiful energy. And I see that the channeled message of alignment very much so connects to pile 1, okay? And the bumblebee is significant. I see that for many of you, this is in a way a spirit animal, though it's an insect, I know that, but there's this energy of you being followed by bumblebees, okay? And I see that this is something that occurs and will occur in the physical reality. And bumblebees represent abundance, okay? They represent having good health. And in this instance, I see that it's about you having like good health with your intuition. So there can be a connection of a change of health, right? In the physical, a physical ailment, though I don't read on health, but I will just point that out, that energy is there. I won't go further. And I see that it's health of your intuition, okay? So they can go hand in hand. It can be something physical, though it doesn't have to be. But essentially, you know, we do feel intuition in our body also, right? And I see that that is going to be really heightening, strengthening. And what I hear is returning to normal, okay? And this sense of returning to normal, let's say, it's what is your usual, it's like what I have is your tank, okay? Your tank of energy, like a battery. Maybe that's a better metaphor, but like a battery. And I'm seeing that it's been depleted, okay? So it's almost as though here, your abilities and your intuition, it's being replenished, okay? And there's blockages being removed here. So ultimately, pile 1, the main energy for you and what's changing is that your intuition is increasing and your intuition is improving and it's aligning more, okay? And it's bringing you closer to alignment by this replenishing of your intuition, okay? And you can expect to have signs showing up for you. Yes, bumblebees, I shared for some that will be the case. For others, it's this sense of nature, right, showing up for you. Can be a bird, certainly animals with wings, right? Animals that can take flight. So where it's not a bumblebee, you can expect other animals like that to be showing up and giving you support, okay? So let's get some cards from the Muse Tarot. What else is changing here very soon for pile 1? Yeah, 4 of Voices, healing, and 4 of Materials, stability, home. Though in this context, it's you feeling at home with yourself, you feeling at home with your intuition, okay? And healing, 4 of voices, 4 of materials. And that's ultimately the energy I had at the beginning of the reading, like what's changing, okay? So it's this healing of your intuition, so to speak. But from that, there is an overall healing, which is leading to stability, right? The pillars of stability with 4 of Pentacles, 4 of materials in this deck. So you can also expect that there is going to be a change here, which will correlate with your healing of your intuition being replenished, aligning, and finances, okay? And 4 can be significant. 4 also. I hear the answer is yes to what it is that you've been thinking about. And yes, your intuition is accurate. Yeah, look at this, 3 of voices. So here, this energy, okay, with 3 of voices is showing me that you are healing. You're healing on a mental level also. I want to be specific and accurate in my wording. And this is specific, okay? I see that there can have been a period of where the mental mind was conflicting with the intuitive self, okay? And this led to, in some instances, a breakdown, right? Not for everyone, but I see that there was this necessity to withdraw and to heal the mental mind, okay? So I touched on there could be a physical element involved in this, which of course we know how the mind, emotions can manifest into physical aspects, right? They can show up in the physical reality and affect us physically. And I see that here there is an overcoming of mental conflict, which ultimately here is intuition. It's almost as though your intuition was fighting you, and getting to that place of groundedness, that's what's changing for you also very soon. And knowing that what you see, hear, feel, what you receive is your intuition. You're not just having a random thought and running with it. There's this sense of trusting, okay? So what's also changing for you very soon, Pile 1, is that you're going to be trusting yourself and having confidence in that, okay? And as I shared, I don't read on health, so I'm not making a diagnosis with that, okay, to be clear. I'm reading this from the energetic and spiritual standpoint. So keep that in mind for those of you that this resonates with, and you're also incorporating other modalities, right? Psychological and therapies, like there's therapeutic energy coming forward with the 4 of voices. Okay, that was your reading, Pile 1. I'm going to leave it there. Really beautiful, powerful and empowering reading, and well done. Well done. You've gone through, you've like passed through one of the hardest parts of your journey, because it's very hard to really hear and to really listen and to not be in that conflict of the mind fighting the intuition. So well done. You should be proud of yourself. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon for another one. Bye for now. Hello pile 2, welcome to your reading. What is changing for you very soon? You chose the purple flower. Let's take a look at the first card I have for you. And that is the past. Moon memories. I love this card. What's interesting here is pile 2. What's changing for you is that you're rewriting your past, your history, your story is what I hear, and it's actually going to manifest. Okay? I'm seeing here, pile 2, you are using the past, okay, your history, your former story as ammunition, inspiration, motivation to rewrite your story. And I see here that for many of you who've been drawn to this pile, it involves traveling and a change of location. Now for some of you it's temporary, and it's a part of this rewriting of your life. There's a sense of an overhaul, okay? And now you may be thinking, well, how can that all be changing very soon? Well, here, this is the beginning, okay? What's changing for you very soon is the start of this, okay? And there will be parts of that occurring very soon, particularly the travel. For many of you, I see it's last minute. And for others, this is a relocation that is going to take you towards your long-term home and where you'll be fixed, okay? Bottom of the deck, Magician, right? Look at that. That's confirmation here. You're a powerful manifester. You're going to achieve what you set out to do. And Six of Emotions on the bottom of the deck, can't make it up. Some of you here can be healing. Okay. Yes. Some of you here can be healing your inner child. Also, with regards to the past energy, it doesn't have to necessarily be of romantic nature. Okay, this can be childhood, as I say, a particular period in your life, okay, that was challenging. And you're ready to move on from it. So what's also changing is that you are moving on from the past here, pile 2, okay? And you're getting your wish with 9 of Cups being there. You're getting your wish. We've already seen you're a powerful manifester, and there's energy of you rewriting your story and rewriting your past, so to speak, and using it for empowerment. Okay? Now, for some of you here, there is indication that there is the energy of love coming forward, though I see that this is more so about love that is coming into your life, and yes, this is romantic in nature. Okay, so I see that your love life is also changing, but the dominant energy of the reading is like this overall, you starting to take action towards your life and towards the things that you want, and there's not going to be obstacles in your way. It's almost as though some of you here are manifesting like obstacles to be gone, to be removed. You may have done a particular ritual, even a working here. You don't have to have, but for some of you, I see that is there. That involves citrus fruits. It worked, it's working, it's unfolding, it's ongoing. And the beach and water is significant. We have the beach and water here on the Six of Emotions, Six of Cups. We know this is water energy, 9 of Cups, 9 of Emotions. But also on this card, right, there's a beach. Some of you may be connected to water spirits. You just have very strong, powerful emotions. Like your emotions also help you manifest. And when I look at the 9 of Cups, 9 of Emotions, I see here that you are collecting. You're collecting something. See how she has all these diamonds around her? I see for some of you this is like collecting checks, collecting some form of financial abundance, investments, okay? Can even be in materials, elements such as diamond or gold, silver. This may be in the form of jewelry. It doesn't have to be something that you're financially necessarily planning like that, but it's something about you being rich here, okay? So what's changing for you, pal, too, is that you're aligning with a rich vibration, right? And it's in all aspects, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, right? There's a strong indication of leveling up. But it's not just in the sense of this glow up, right? Which is definitely there. It's this sense of completion, and you're going to get to the top of what it is that you set out to achieve. And it is that having it all energy. So as I say, this is what is starting to unfold for you very soon. Though some of the things I've shared and touched on, they are also happening very soon. But here there's quite a major overhaul. And for some of you, it's going to feel like day and night, the switch. Like, I'm actually over that. I'm ready to use it to empower myself. And I don't need to keep going over that and revisiting. It's like there's just that last visit to the past, as if, you know, something will just lead you to that point of, that's the final ending. Some of you aren't all there yet. Remember, you'll be on different parts of the timeline. Some of you you're past that point. Okay, that was your reading, pal 2. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you very soon for another one. Bye for now. Hope we still have good light. Yes, the sun is setting. Okay, let's shuffle. Okay, hello pal 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the key. Let's see the card that I have for you first. And we have Embrace Uncertainty. Ooh. Okay, so what's changing for you very soon, pal 3, is that you're changing paths, you're changing directions. Keys are significant. Okay, I hear that you hold the key. You hold the key to change, and you hold the key to what it is that you're desiring. And I see here with this moonlit embrace uncertainty, for some of you, there is going to be an important dream, an important download that you will get unexpectedly. It's not through meditation or visualization or asking even about a particular thing. It's going to come to you spontaneously, and it will be a key. Okay, it will represent the energy of that key, that insight that will unlock. Okay, that it will unlock your path, this new path. Okay, so what's changing for you very soon is you're going to start a new journey and start a new path. You're going in a different direction to what you initially thought. Okay, that what you initially planned. And though I have that many of you who've been drawn to this pile, you are anticipating there's change on the horizon, and we have the moon is almost like underneath here, where the sun under the moon. it's like you kind of anticipated that something was changing on the horizon, but you didn't quite know what, but you're feeling it. Yeah. And you see the card, this road is like going right through. So there are things being moved out the way for you to achieve this and obtain. And obstacles are being removed. So this energy and this sense of uncertainty, it actually is, it's actually the opposite, because it is certainty, because there's this one way forward, and it's being opened up. Okay, let's see a little further. I feel this is going to be mysterious. I already feel like this is mysterious energy. Some of you here also on this new direction, this new path, you're going to start working with new energies. This can be in the physical reality, the new energies representing people, but also from a spiritual aspect, working with deities, perhaps a deity you haven't worked with before. Okay. Three of Inspiration, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and travel. And it's quick. We are looking at what's changing for you very soon. So it's a quick switch to this different path. I feel as though I'm being limited on what I can share on this. Yeah, see, Two of Inspiration. It's almost as though it's still marinating in the ethers. It's still being cooked up, you know, still in the oven being made. Look at that. Hence the uncertainty energy. But as I say, it's not as much as uncertainty, because you are being given those keys, right, and insights. And as I shared, there's a specific download dream that will come to you. For some of you, this may have already occurred, though I have for most of you, it hasn't. Okay, it's what's to come. Yes, for some of you here, this is an energy of like dropping out of something. And when not all of you like are dropping out, like out of a commitment, it's that you're changing what you initially set out to do, regards to education, a project. It's something quite specific that you really thought was for you, and it's not anymore. And for some of you, it's a quick decision. It's a quick, like, waking up and informing your tutor or your group of people, your community that you're working on a project with, like, I'm out. I'm not doing that anymore. It doesn't align with me. I'm going to get one more card since it's quite cryptic and mysterious. Yeah. Four of Emotions, Four of Cups. You're no longer who you used to be. Who people know you and have known you to be. And it's not that you're letting go of the people, or it's not so much as that. It's that what the goal was, what the focus was. And now you're like free. You're like, I'm freeing myself. So I don't even want to know every detail that's going to happen. I just want to know to an extent that this is changing for me, because I can't continue doing what I'm doing. And you're getting that answer. You're receiving that answer. You're receiving that support. Things are aligning to open up. You saw the parting of those mountains, those rocks, so that you can do that. So What's changing for you very soon is also your plans regarding your future. And when I say plans, I'm referring to things like those material needs. Okay, some of you will give up your apartment, some of you will give up your car, some of you will change your bank so that your money is more free. That there's things I see here that you will not be attached to as you were before. And it's not because you're going to not have a home, it's not that, it's just, it's a part of this journey. And the things that you had in place that you thought were going to stay that way, you're changing it. This can involve important documentation as well, but it's not quite ready. It's as though you still just got to make some final touches. You still want to, you know, run things by yourself, your own checklist, and then it's like, okay, let me go into this, you know, this new path. I don't know what it's all gonna look like, but I know that I'm following my guidance. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile 3. Very interesting readings today. I love them all. I will be posting some new readings. I know I've got quite a few I'd like to get out, including May's predictions, and there will be some updates about personal readings, okay, and some other good stuff. All right, thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon for another reading. Bye for now.